Hey y'all, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Tanisha. If you're new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you never miss another video from me. In today's video, we're going to talk about all the tips, tricks, and secrets that I learned as I became a YouTuber. I've been a YouTuber for 1 month now. So we're going to share and talk about all the things that I've learned so far on May 25th, 2020. That is officially 1 month after I did my first video, my get to know me tag, welcome to YouTube, welcome to my channel video. So today I'm just going to be talking about everything that I've learned, all the tips, all the secrets, all the tricks that I've learned since becoming a YouTuber. It is definitely not easy at all, but it is well worth it. So if you're interested in finding out all the things that I've learned 1 month into being a YouTuber, then just keep watching. So let's get into the video. Trust me y'all, being a YouTuber is not easy whatsoever. It does have its moments where it gets like really detailed and you just have to make sure everything is right and the way you want it to be. I wouldn't necessarily say perfect, because when you're starting out on YouTube or any platform of anything, then you have to give yourself room to grow. So when doing YouTube, I would just say that give yourself room to grow, even though it's going to be times when you have to be particular on what you're educating yourself with and things like that. Just a general thought on being a YouTuber so far for 30 days. It takes a lot of effort and it takes a lot of thought and it takes a lot of time. So if you don't have a lot of time, then I wouldn't suggest becoming a YouTuber right now, because being on YouTube takes a lot of consistency. Don't get me wrong, the consistency part about being a YouTuber is not hard. It's just you have to have time to plan your content, you have to have time to film your content, you have to have time to come up with just creative ideas that set you apart from other YouTubers. So I would just suggest to make sure that you have the time in your schedule, and you have a space in your priorities to give time to YouTube. If you're doing it for the money, in my opinion, you're doing it for the wrong reason. If you're not doing it to, number one, help people, share your creative passions, and just to have fun, honestly, then you're doing it for the wrong reasons. I mean, I know it's plenty of people on YouTube that do it and this is how they make their living, but if you're like just striving, like, okay, I gotta get to 1,000 subscribers, I gotta get to 4,000 watch hours, then you're really just gonna stress yourself out trying to plan content and do things, especially when you put in all this effort but you don't see an outcome right away. Because with YouTube, you're gonna put in a lot of effort, you're gonna put in a lot of thought, but sometimes your video might get 2 views or it might get 10 views and you be like, dang, like I edited that video for 2 days, or I took out this time to film this video when I could have been doing this. So to me, if you're not going to do it just because you want to do it or because it's fun for you or you want to help somebody, then don't do it. Don't do it solely based off the money, because that's just, your heart is not really in it. The first thing I learned in the first month of me being a YouTuber was to stop waiting to actually start to be a YouTuber and just actually do it. This channel was actually created in 2017, but I did not publish my first video until April 25th of this year, which is 2020. One of the worst things you could do is procrastinate, and that's exactly what I did. And created my channel 3 years ago and never posted the video. Never posted a video 2017, 2018, 2019. It took me all the way to 2020 to actually sit down and create a YouTube channel. If you've been wanting to start a channel, if you have the time to start a channel and you know you're able to invest in it, not just financially, but mentally and emotionally and, you know, passion wise, then I would say definitely go for it. Don't hesitate, just jump in it. Sometimes you're not gonna always know how to do something or what to do. I didn't know. I mean, I knew how to edit videos. I knew I'm comfortable in front of a camera. Sometimes I get to talking real fast and then I mess up, but that's okay, because like I said, YouTube, like any other thing in life, is just a growth process. It's something that you're gonna have to grow on. It's not something that you're gonna know just off the bat, you know what I'm saying? So don't be afraid to get on YouTube or to do whatever it is you've been wanting to do. Don't be afraid to start a business or to go after that career or to do whatever in life it is that you want to do, because you're uneducated on how to do it. I didn't know how to upload videos. I never heard of YouTube Studio. I mean, of course I wanted to be a YouTuber. We all know we want to do certain things, but I think we get overwhelmed or have fear when we don't know how to do the things that we want to do. So I would just encourage you, if you're watching this video and you're like me and you watched hundreds of videos on how to start a YouTube channel but you never actually started it, then consider this a sign for me telling you to start your YouTube channel or start that business or go after that career or do whatever it is that you want to do. But just make sure that you educate yourself on the things that you will need to know in order to accomplish that thing that you want to do, so that you won't feel overwhelmed in the process of accomplishing that thing. So with YouTube, I didn't really, when I did my first video, when I sat down and filmed my first video, I didn't know how I was going to edit it. I didn't know how to upload it to YouTube. I didn't know how to do anything. I just said, okay, this is something that I'm just going to literally step out on faith and do, because I know why I'm doing it. I know that this is something that is in my heart that I feel like God wants me to do, maybe to help other people or do whatever. But I don't know all the pieces yet. I don't know step 3, I don't know step 4, I don't know step 5, but I know that I can make step 1 by sitting down and just filming a video. So, and I know I'm talking too much, but I just wanted to say that first to get that out the way, that, you know, this channel, Totally Tanisha, was created in 2017, but I did not actually publish a video until April 25th, 2020. So I don't want that to be you. I want you to be able to say, okay, this is what I want to do. Let me educate myself and let me do it. If God put it in your heart to start a YouTube channel, if God put it in your heart to start a business, to go after that career, to go back to school, to do whatever it is He has called you to do, then educate yourself and do it. You don't need nobody else to tell you that you can do what you feel like in your heart God is telling you to do. Just do it. Sometimes you don't feel it until you just do it. You know, sometimes you don't feel confident until you just do it. You don't want to waste years and years and years thinking, okay, I want to do this, I want to do this, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, and then you're just so scared and you're so overwhelmed because you don't know what you're doing, and you just let fear stop you. You let fear be like quicksand and just melt you into the ground. Don't do that. Start that YouTube channel. Number 2, the second thing I learned in my first month of being a YouTuber is your apps are important and how you use them are important. Okay, first of all, I'm just going to name some basic apps. So you got YouTube, of course. You got YouTube Studio, which is something that I never heard of even when watching how to get started on YouTube. YouTube Studio is basically an app that YouTube created to kind of help YouTube creators to be able to look at comments, edit videos, put thumbnails up, look at analytics, stuff like that. Like I was saying in the number 1 thing, you want to educate yourself. So, you know, you need an app for your thumbnails. You know, you might need an app for taking pictures. If you don't like taking pictures on your, I have an iPhone 11, and if you haven't checked out what's on my iPhone 11 video, then you need to go check it out. Duh, like, go check it out. Like, I'll show you some of the apps that I use for YouTube. Like, I have a whole bubble of apps that I use specifically for YouTube, so go check that out. But you have Canva, you have PicMonkey. Pretty much every part of your YouTube video is gonna have some type of app to it. So for your thumbnails, you're gonna use a host of apps, pretty much photo type apps. So PicMonkey and Canva is what I'm using right now for my thumbnails. My thumbnails, like I said, when you start off as a small YouTuber, it's not gonna be perfect. Okay, nothing about this journey I think is going to be perfect all the time. You're going to continue to grow. Even pro YouTubers, they don't stick to the same intro, they don't stick to the same music. They continue to grow and they continue to get better. So as a small YouTuber, just, you know, be set on the fact that you are in your growing stages, and it's important, I believe, to see people grow. The intro that I had, I created that intro off of iMovie, which is one of the apps that you would need. It's just a basic app. I have a MacBook, but I do not have Final Cut Pro. I do not believe in investing that kind of money in something where my business is so small. Not that my YouTube channel is a business yet, but I'm just saying, I'm not gonna spend $300 on editing software where, you know, my following is not where I would like it to be. So iMovie, which is free for iPhone users and Mac users or whatever, I use that software in order to edit my videos because it's free, and because I'm starting out, I'm a beginner. I haven't reached to the final. I haven't reached that yet. As a 1 month YouTuber, as being a YouTuber for 30 days, stick with iMovie. I'm telling you, I would not tell you wrong, okay? Starting out, don't spend no $300, okay? Don't even do it, okay? Don't do it. Choosing what apps are best for you can be tricky. So I used Canva with my blog. I had a blog called totallytanisha.com, which will probably revamp later this year. It depends. Let's see how this YouTube thing goes. Canva is what works for me because I use Canva in my blog. So when I would make graphics for different blog posts that I made, it was easy for me to kind of learn Canva at the time because Canva was pretty much new. Canva wasn't even on an app. Canva was just on a website, and then Canva created an app, and then I was able to download the app, and then I'm comfortable with Canva. I know how to use Canva. PicMonkey, the same about that. Back in college, 2015, 2016, PicMonkey was not an app. PicMonkey was just on a website, just like Canva was. And so I'm used to PicMonkey, you know what I'm saying? So find an app that you're used to or that you can get comfortable with and stick with that. The main point of number 2 is, yes, get you some apps that work for you, but also, you know, focus on the work for you part. This is your channel at the end of the day, so get whatever works for you. Just don't just get something that you know that other YouTubers are using and you're trying to compete. Of course you're trying to set yourself apart, but you don't make it seem like you're just stressing out trying to make this better than this person. You're just trying to stay in your own lane and, you know, be creative in your own self. You ain't worried about Sally, you ain't worried about Henry, you just worried about you. You know what I'm saying? So just do what works for you and get apps that work for you. The number 3 thing I learned while being a YouTuber for 1 month is creating a perfect thumbnail or a good thumbnail takes time. So I haven't really learned a good system yet or a routine for myself as far as thumbnails go. I'm still learning that process, so you can definitely subscribe and watch me kind of build my channel as far as thumbnails go, as far as banners go. The perfect thumbnail honestly is difficult to achieve. It's just you have to work with SEO, which is also something I'm still learning. It didn't even make this list. Like I can't feel like I've learned that yet, you know. Like I said, it is something that's just hard because you have to create something creatively that will catch someone's attention and make them want to click on your video. You can have really nice content, but if your thumbnail is trash, like, people will not click on your video. And I just think that's so sad because people be putting everything into their videos and then nobody watches them because the thumbnail is like not appealing or it's not attractive. So I think that doing a good thumbnail is really tedious, it's very detailed, and you know, you think it's simple. You think, oh, a person put a picture of themselves here and they put words up here and boom. But you know, it's hard. It's something that you have to learn. It's something that's gonna have to take time, and it's something that I'm learning right now. Sometimes I'll be like, okay, should I like take a picture? Like, okay, this gonna be my thumbnail. This gonna be my thumbnail. But sometimes you find YouTubers, they don't even use pictures of themselves actually in the video. Or sometimes they be like, or they be like in mid conversation and that's their thumbnail, or it don't even have no words on it and people clicking on them. And I'm just like, what? Like, what is the logic, you know? But what I would say is don't stress. Like, don't stress yourself out trying to think, okay, should I do this or should I do that, or let your own creative juices flow. I would just say to be yourself, honestly. I mean, of course, gain other inspiration from different YouTube channels. Go and see what other YouTubers, how they're structuring their thumbnails. Do not copy, of course, but just see if you can gain some inspiration to add your own personal flair to your YouTube channel and to your thumbnails. To what do you think will make people click on your videos in order to like view your content. Alright, so number 4, the 4th thing I learned as a YouTuber for 30 days, 1 whole month, is some videos will get more views than others. So right now on my channel, the least viewed video is my evening routine quarantine edition, which that kind of backfired because I thought it was going to be like more successful than that. I thought it was going to be like my most successful video on my channel, but it wasn't. I was like, dang, like that really didn't go like how I thought it was. And to be honest with you, a lot of the videos that you might publish on your YouTube channel might not blow up the way you think it is, because what's on my iPhone video, I didn't think nobody was gonna watch that. To be quite honest with you, I didn't think nobody was gonna watch it, but it's like the 3rd most watched video on my YouTube channel. So I'm just kind of shocked to say the least, but you know, that's just expected. I mean, you might put, and that evening routine video, oh my gosh, like I was everywhere. And you know, I was trying to get clips and I was trying to, you know, you put effort into these videos. And that's why I say don't do it for the money, because if you put hard work and effort into these videos and then you don't get no money, or you ain't getting to 1,000 subscribers fast enough, or you ain't getting 4,000 watch hours fast enough, and then you be disappointed because it's like, oh man, I was doing this for this. No. No, don't do it for that. I'm telling you, don't do it for that, because you're gonna be disappointed. And I don't want you to be disappointed, because this is something that is not gonna happen overnight. Now, don't get me wrong, some people create a video and they get 1 million views and then they YouTube famous. Number 5, this is the 5th thing that I learned in my 30 days of being a YouTuber. So the longer the videos, the better. Now, I've heard this and I've read this, and I don't watch so many YouTube videos about how to be a YouTuber, and I'm just over it. Like, I'm just gonna do my own thing. Listen, the longer the videos though, the better. And I've heard this, I've seen this on YouTube channels, I've seen this on blogs and different stuff like that. My videos is like 6 minutes long or 3 minutes long. They don't do very well. The videos on like where I'm talking on for like 15 minutes, which is probably how long this video gonna be. Hopefully not though. Those do really well. So, you know, like if your video is like 5, I really like short videos because I like to get straight to the point and I like to, you know. But see, short is not like 3 minutes to me. Short is like 7 minutes or maybe 8, 10. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like a lot of people like just hearing people talk, you know, and especially talk about things that they are interested in. So I would just say to add a lot of value to your videos. I think value is what makes them longer. When you add a lot of value, a lot of instruction in your videos, that's what makes them longer. Like this video, of course I'm rambling and I'm just throwing things out there, but I feel like I'm offering a lot of valuable information that a lot of other YouTubers don't really talk about, especially their beginning stages. So I just want to be able to be like, okay, here's this information, it's very valuable and I'm gonna put it out there, because this is something that could have helped me honestly when I was like looking years ago and a couple weeks ago. Like this is something that could have been like a stepping stone for me to be able to be like, okay, before I do this, let me educate myself on this, on apps. Because I mean they tell you, I mean when you look at the standard how to start a YouTube channel video, they tell you the things, but a lot of people don't show you, or they don't like go into rigorous details. You really have to just find that stuff out for yourself and then go and look up specific information. Those are the things that make your channel. The rigorous details, those are the things that make your channel. Not like, oh yeah, you're gonna make sure you have a content calendar. I don't have a content calendar. I can't tell you what I'm gonna talk about next week because I don't know. Okay, things change. Like that's just the reality of it. I mean, some people they can plan out what they're gonna talk about for the entire month, but I don't even know what tomorrow is gonna be like. So I can't tell you what I'm gonna talk about on my YouTube channel next week or next month. Okay, I can just tell you what I got planned for right now, and for right now, I'm posting 2 to 3 videos a week. Okay. And I'm posting them as I am inspired to post them. If I'm not inspired to post them, I'm not gonna force anything and post anything, because it's not the truth. It's not genuine. Alright, so that concludes this video. Thank you so much for watching. The video combined was so long, guys. So what I did was I divided it into 2 parts. So this is 10 things I learned in my first month as a YouTuber, part 1. Please like and comment in the comments below and tell me what you thought and what you liked about it, and be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss another video from me, and so you most definitely won't miss part 2 of the 10 things I learned in my first month as a YouTuber. Thank you so much again for watching. Bye.